Alright, niggas. The mission today, should we choose to accept it, is to smoke some meat. More specifically, to not fuck up smoking meat, because this is the first time I've ever even tried smoking any kind of meat. Alright? So, it occurred to me, I carry around that 1.5 foothold, you know, in the EWLS. And I was like, if I get some meat, what the fuck am I going to do with it? If I don't cook it all and eat it right there, I'm going to need to know how to preserve it somehow, right? So, we've simulated some chicken here, because I ain't a good trapper yet. Actually, I believe I could have caught a couple coons, but the neighbor's dog keeps wandering over here, and the neighbor lives like way the fuck over there, so I'm gonna have to be like, hey, put some traps out, watch out for your fucking dog. But anyway, we got some chicken here. We're gonna try and smoke it and preserve it. Now, the goal, I don't think I'd ever need to preserve food for more than a week. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and start a fire, set up a rack, fucking put the EWLS tools to good use, smoke this goddamn meat, and leave it for a week, and then maybe I can eat it later. Now, I'm also interested, well, I hope I can eat it later without dying. I'm also interested in how much time this is going to take. What is it now? It's fucking 9:41. 9:41. My plan of attack currently is to clear an area for a fire, to find some hardwood that I can burn down to coals, and it's a hardwood forest, so that should not be a problem. Get some green saplings and build a tripod with a little rack. Fuck, I might not even do the rack, man. I'm thinking like, seriously, I'm thinking like skewering pieces of meat onto like a green stick and then hanging it over the fire. I don't know. Or over the coals. Once we have a nice bed of coals, I'm gonna get some green hardwood, because I know leaves make fucking smoke. So does green hardwood make smoke? I don't fucking know. The goal is to quasi cook it. You know, you want to lightly cook the meat, but you also want to smoke it. You want to coat the outside with that smoke, and what that does is prevents bacterial growth on the outside. So, but I guess let's get to it. I've already wasted 2 minutes blabbering. Here goes nothing. Alright. Time is 10:09, and we have cleared away a space here and built a little rack. Upon clearing away a space, I found some fucking vines that I used to tie this up. It's always great when you don't have to use your own cordage. Saves on wear and tear, and also it adds to the stealth aspect to the EWLS. You know, nobody's, yeah, it does. I forget how it does, but it does. I thought about it before I was going to say it. Now, these things aren't fucking tied down at all. I did that to save time, because I want to get this stuff smoking. I got a hickory sapling and some other sapling. I don't know what it is. You can see all the leaves over there. So now the goal is to go get a fire and burn it down to coals. So, I'm going to go find some oak or some hickory or some persimmon or other hardwood, and I'm going to burn it down to coals right here. After I move this thing out of the way, of course. This thing doesn't come back on the fire until the fucking, till everything's burned down to coal. Game on! Boo! So, while we're waiting on this bad bitch to burn down to some coals, I totally gotta give an awesome fucking shout out to this dude named Lobo Wolf on survivalistboards.com. This dude is cool as fuck. Graciously sent me, we were talking about shrooms in the edible wild plants section, and I was like, I can't find any hen of the woods. This dude sent me some fucking hen of the woods, man. And a bunch of other shit. Here's all the hen of the woods he sent me. Pow! Awesome. He sent me some dried fish, which is fucking badass. Some fucking jerky. Boom, dude. Fuck yes. Also, this wicked fucking little leather pouch thing, man. You use this for, I don't know, if I start smoking weed again, I carry a piece in that. If I fucking, you know, tobacco, food, forageables, anything, dude. This thing is fucking wicked, man. I don't know if he has a website or not. I'd totally give you a shout out, dude, to your website. But anyway, thanks so much for this, man. This shit is fucking awesome. While I'm waiting on this to burn down to coals, I am going to mix some shrooms and some jerky, and I'm going to enjoy a little bit of tea. Thank you, dude. That's fucking seriously wicked. Thank you. Okay, we got a nice smolder. Whoa, hello, log. Got a nice smolder going on here. So, time to get that chichon on. Get that yardbird up here. Now remember, these are loose. So this is a very delicate process. Yo, yardbird. Where are you? Boom, got him. Actually, I guess I should probably move my cup real quick so no salmonella gets in it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Shit. Oh. Delicate, delicate. And last but not least, there we go. Alright. Alright, so now I'm going to sit out here. How long does it take to smoke meat? I don't know. I looked online and the average was fucking about 2 hours. It changed per meat and versus how much meat you have. I think we could shorten the time by cutting this up a little bit, but I want to see if I can smoke these big things, you know, because that's like a day's worth of meat out in the woods. They've been unrefrigerated for a while, so it's just like I caught them. So what I'm going to do now is these two logs are going to burn down to coals. I'm going to burn a little bit more, and then I'm going to go around and use my resources, use my little green leaves and put it on here. So, because look, put green leaves on them, motherfucker. Smoke. I'm also going to lay the poncho. I got a poncho right here. I reckon this would work for a wool blanket. Or with a wool blanket, or, you know, whatever else you got. What I'm going to do, I can't breathe. Pop, down, pop, pop. I'm going to rig it over like this in such a manner that it won't melt or burn. Whew. Now we got a real fucking smoker, gentlemen. Now we got a smoker. And I'm just going to keep burning fucking leaves and wood and have it smoke. And, you know, I guess I'll see you in 2 hours. Alright, ladies and gents. We are fucking full smoking now. I'm going to give you an update. That poncho liked to about melt by the fire. So I was like, what do I have that won't melt? Wool blanket. Went and grabbed it. Don't currently have a wool blanket in my pack. May have to put one back in there. The fire's not doing any damage to the wool blanket, and now we got a bona fide fucking smoker. That meat is really smoking. I switched it up. Instead of the things that were laying, you know, just across, the things that were laying, instead of the twigs that were laying across that tripod, whoa, got on fire there. Whoa! I'm supposed to be over there monitoring that so it doesn't burn my meat or my wool. Looks like the wool's not having any problem though. I used a wool blanket I don't give a shit about. Anyway, I just skewered them all through a stick. Maybe if I get a little closer, you can see here. I skewered them all through a stick and just hung them there. And now we're fucking smoking. Some of my damn chickens came by and knocked them all in the ash. So the outside of one of them got cooked, and the rest are a little bit dirty. But you know what? That's not gonna stop us for some nice greasy chicken. A little bit of dirt. Nah, bro. We're gonna be that hungry living in the woods. Anyway, yeah. So that's the smoker. What time we got? Shit, I'm almost out of fucking battery. Digging and digging. What does that say? 12:25. So we'll probably be back about 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, something like that. All right, and hopefully we'll see if the meat's smoked by then. I don't know. Oh hey. Whoa, close up. So this is what I'm doing. I cut off the cedar tree brush. You too close? Okay. I cut off the cedar tree brush. and what I'm doing is the reason I chose cedar tree is because you need green stuff to burn. You need green stuff to make smoke, like I showed you earlier. But cedar tree is going to be green winter, or you know, summer or fall or spring or any of the other ones. So all I'm doing is like, got a whole bunch over there, and I'm just taking them off here, and I'm tossing them in onto the coals, and they slowly smoke, and that chicken in there is getting the fuck smoked out of it. No me. That's what we're doing. Okay, gentlemen. Pulling it back. I took the wool off, and it is now 2:45. And what I'm gonna do, I'm running out of battery on the camera, so what I'm gonna do real quick is burn out the fire. I'm gonna eat one of these motherfuckers because I'm fucking hungry. And the rest I'm just gonna wrap up in a little cotton bandana, and I'm gonna put them, I'm gonna basically hang them from my porch to simulate, you know, being outdoors all the time. And I'm gonna eat one of them per day. I don't think I'll ever buffer any food over 3 days. So I think we'll be cool if I eat one of those motherfuckers per day. And if I can do that without getting sick, sweet. After I cut into this bad boy, I'll show you what it looks like here. Let's see what we can do here. I'm worried. I know with smoking, you gotta go at a certain temperature. I think it's like 225 degrees. Oh, that looks... Well, maybe I should take the skin off the chicken next time, but... Looks fine to eat to me. What do you guys think? Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. God, this is so fucking delicious. So here's the meat. Close up of the meat there. That's what it cooked. I mean, it's fucking cooked. A little bit pink. But, you know, I don't know. Again, I'll let you know if I throw up. This thing is so delicious. The real question is going to be, will these other two stay for a day? And yes, for you, I am making the sacrifice of not only of eating delicious fucking chicken in the middle of the fucking woods, but eating possibly contaminated or raw chicken. We will see. Like I said, I'm just going to hang this thing up. I'm going to hang it up on my porch to simulate, you know, the current temperature, you know, and we'll see if 3 hours of smoking really renders chicken edible for at least 3 days. 3 days from now, if you don't see a video from me, it's safe to assume I did not throw up after eating this chicken. However, if I Ralph, I will make an addendum video to this and let you guys know what's up. But there's smoking chicken in the fucking woods. Boom. This has got to be One of the best things I've ever eaten in my entire life.